Yo, 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 what's going on, everybody? Welcome back to the channel, guys. My Hero Academia Season 5, Episode 105 is what we got on deck today. We'll do a quick recap of last episode. Last episode, it was kind of, I don't want to say it's filler episode, but it was more like a feel-good episode where it was kind of like we got an opportunity to see Uraraka and Froppy and the girls, and they got their chance to kind of shine, and we got back with Selkie, which was kind of cool to see him come back. I always liked his character. Him and I can't remember what his sidekick's name was. I can't remember what her name is, but I always liked that whole thing, because Froppy did her internship or her what's it called with Selkie. So we kind of got a cool episode there, just kind of a side episode. Now we're jumping into an episode called the Hellish Todoroki Family. My hope is that we get to unveil more about Todoroki and Endeavor and how this whole their family dynamic works, because we do have a couple other like siblings from that family that I don't feel like we've dived into, and so I'm excited to kind of learn a little bit more about the Todoroki family and see what all else Endeavor did when he was younger to these kids that makes them absolutely hate him. Obviously, we've seen bits and pieces of it, so we kind of have a good idea as to why they hate him, which is 100% valid. Their hate towards Endeavor is valid. But I love the redemption arc that he's on and kind of getting better and trying to be a better father and a better hero and all that kind of stuff. So I have grown to love Endeavor. Okay, love is a strong word. I've grown to like Endeavor. That's a better word for it. So, anyways, guys, if you haven't already, we got Patreon down below, guys. Link is in the description. Join us over there on Patreon. You get access to this stuff early. It's all unedited. It's unfiltered. All that good stuff. So you can join us over there. Like, so we're usually 2 to 4 episodes ahead on My Hero Academia and Bleach. So join us over there on Patreon. And then if you're watching here on YouTube, guys, sorry, my eyes are like bugging out. They were doing just fine literally last episode when I was recording. And then for some reason now they're just like tripping out. I don't know. But anyways, YouTube, like, comment, subscribe, guys. Join the channel. Help us make this channel grow. Anything and everything helps, guys. Every interaction, comments down below. I love the engagement you guys give me. So keep that up, and we will jump into this episode, guys. Season 5, episode 105, The Hellish Todoroki Family. Let's get it. Sorry, if you guys see me looking down a decent amount, it's because my kids are outside playing, so I've got
an entire week working with the most prominent agency
ring
in all of
camera up,
Japan.
just kind of keeping an eye on them.
The thief took my bag! Someone call a hero!
In the world of pros, the slightest actions can make the difference between life and death. With that in mind, we're trying to follow Endeavor's instructions.
Keep focusing on ways you can improve. Train till you can do hero work in your sleep. By the time you consciously decide what to do, you should already be in action.
We were the ones who responded first this time.
Damn it, how did he beat us again?
Wow, he really is amazing. He always seems to pull ahead of us in the last second.
You should be more careful if you're still using cash these days.
Yes, sir.
Endeavor, we've got a hit and run in Area 23.
Got it, be right there.
Crap! Let's go.
Let's stop here for today. You should return to your rooms and get some sleep.
I'm not done fighting!
You got John?
What about you? You're not coming back with us?
I'll head in after patrol's over. We have an early day tomorrow. Don't start it out fatigued. No matter how strong a power you may have, its foundation is built on a steady accumulation of skills. Even if you're using some of the same concepts you learned at school, real-world experience is completely different. Don't forget what you've picked up in class.
Dude.
Get
Facts.
used to being out here, because this is real life.
I don't even remember if I commented on this whole thing last time, but what you said right there is so true to real life itself, dude. I say this so many times, and I've talked to my dad about this a lot too. The amount of stuff I learned in school that I don't use today in real life is absurd. I would probably argue that 90%, I would go as far as say 90%, 85, 90%, somewhere in that range of what I learned in school. I have never used it outside of school. Grammar, like half the grammar stuff that we did, like I don't know if anyone else did like the whole freaking grammar tree where you had to like, oh, here's what a noun is, here's where the verb is, the adjective, like that. None of, dude, I don't use any of that stuff. Half the math I ever learned, I don't use. The most I ever use is like maybe algebra slightly, but it's mostly like addition, subtraction, multiplication, division. Like that's that's like the majority of the math I use. I don't have to do this whole solve the equation to figure out what A is, or A plus B equals C crap. Like all that algebra stuff. I probably have used that like maybe 1% of my life outside of high school. Even if that. I don't even know if it's that. Science. I haven't used shit for science. Like what have I used for science that I actually use in real life? Nothing. History. I always like history, so I would argue that history was positive because it was always good to just kind of learn the history of like where you came from, the United States, the you know, your state itself. I'd even say like, you know, just history in general I think is good because it allows you to learn from the past. So history I did always like. Spanish, okay, I learned some Spanish. I learned a little bit from Spanish. Obviously, having a second language and stuff like that is helpful. Although I can't speak Spanish, I can do, like, I know certain words and all that stuff, but you guys get what I'm saying. But, like, basically, like, majority of all that crap, never use it, dude. If I would have went to school for some of this stuff, maybe, like, a doctor I could understand. You know, you go to these higher educated positions, and it's like, okay, some of those do make sense, but, like, not really. Like even being a lawyer, like why the hell would I need to know how to do, you know, biochemistry to be a lawyer? I don't. And so everything he said right there is true, where he's saying like, don't, you know, his is a little less soft than what mine's saying. I'm basically saying that 85% of what I learned in public schooling was absolute garbage, which is true. My own opinion, my own perspective. But what they should have been teaching in school is real life stuff. Like they should have been teaching, how do you get a loan? How do loans work? How to apply for credit cards? How to create better credit? You know what I'm saying? Like how to manage money, how to manage people, like, you know what I'm saying? People skills, like that kind of stuff is what they should have been teaching in school. But instead we were learning how to break down a fucking English tree. Oh, a noun is this and an adjective. Just all wasteful stuff, in my opinion, dude. Literally wasteful stuff. That, in my opinion, is partially why the education system here is so, like, poor. And by here, I mean, like, in the U.S. I don't know how it is in any other country, so obviously all I have to go off is the U.S., but I just feel like our education system could be so much better, teaching us things that actually matter outside of school versus things that don't. It's like, okay, if you want to keep the core subjects, great, that's fine, but I don't feel like it's as relevant as learning other skills. Just my opinion.
I know I can't rise to his level right away. So, I'll just keep doing my best. Little by little. One step at a time.
An impressive job as always, Endeavor.
I'm going to rest for a while. Summon me if anything comes up.
Yes, sir.
The enemy is the Liberation Army. They number over 100,000.
Oh, hey, Dad. How are you? I heard you're working with Shoto these days.
Yes, Fuyumi.
And his friends are there too? Aw, why didn't you tell me? I was honestly pretty shocked when I heard. I'm so excited for the two of you. Anyway, school's starting back up, which means it'll be harder to get people together. And since tomorrow's Saturday, I was thinking you could bring everyone over to the house for dinner. Come on, I promise you the food will be delicious.
I like her, man. She seems like she's always trying to get the family
What can
together.
I do for my family? Where do I begin? These questions keep me up at night. Recently, I've been having the same dream. My wife and children look like they're having fun around the dinner table, laughing over simple things. They share moments of joy, happy to be together. But I'm never at that table. I know the reasons why. and it pains me. They live in a different world than the one I'm training you for.
Is there something off? I feel like something I was thinking about before this whole episode happened, because I saw when I recorded last episode and I saw the title of this, I was sitting there thinking about it. I was like, how many like siblings does Todoroki actually have? Because like in these pictures, I only see the brother and the sister and then him. But where was it at? There was a shot like when he's pulling him through the yard. Yeah, look. 1, 2, 3. There's 3 siblings right here. One has red hair all the way. And then you have the white hair. So you have the brother, you have the sister. Who's this? Because Todoroki's up there. So who's the redheaded kid? Like, I don't feel like we've ever gotten a true opportunity to actually know who the heck that is. But anyways, just curious as to who this was. Maybe they covered it in the past, but
they live in a different world than the one
I feel like I missed it, or I was not paying attention.
Now stand up. If you get hurt that easily, you can forget about beating All Might or even a small-time thug.
Please stop this. He's fine. Stop pushing
You
him.
can take it. Get out of my way.
Yikes. That's the stuff that makes it tough to be so forgiving to Endeavor. So I understand where Todoroki's coming from.
That was your fault. You're the one who made her hurt me.
Shoto went to visit Rei in the hospital?
Yeah,
And what happened?
they just talked. Not for very long, but I'm still happy. I mean, he went there, and she at least let him come in.
I see. He's really doing that now.
He says he's going to try and start writing letters to her when school is busy and he doesn't have time to visit. I think Shoto's trying to get over the past. I'm sure that one day, our family will be whole again.
Okay then, I found out today that Shoto likes soba. I know nothing about my brother because you didn't want him to have anything to do with us failures. For some reason, Mom and Sis are both ready to forgive you for how you treated us. But to me, you're still the maniac bastard who ruined our family! You look like you're different, but you don't act that way!
What does it mean to be a symbol? That's what I want to know, All Might.
That's a tough question. I'm not certain how I can explain it to you. I thought that this country needed a hero who could inspire them, so I ran toward that goal at full speed. I wanted to be a light that was a beacon of hope, as well as a warning.
He looks like an entirely different character when he doesn't have like the black in his eyes and it's the white.
Listen, Endeavor. I understand the situation you've been placed in, and what's being said about you. There are many who can't help but dwell on our differences. But you and I are not the same person. It was my decision to become a symbol, but you don't have to do that. Instead, take your time and think about the kind of hero you want to be. Why is it so important to be the strongest? Tell me, Endeavor. I'm sure you have a reason. So what is it?
Endeavor, it's an emergency!
I'm heading to the scene. Ready, all sidekicks, and follow me! We ready? You boys with me. You're still nowhere near good enough yet. Thinking, acting, controlling your powers. Shorten the time needed for each of those.
What was the emergency? They're just not going to tell us?
Find the evil hiding in the everyday. You're not just looking for people. Observe everything happening around you. That's not something you can learn overnight. But the more experience you get, the more accurate you'll become. Run! Faster! Push yourself! Never think
I just
you've reached
noticed
your
that every
peak.
time he's
Show me
just
you're
with them,
stronger than
he
you
doesn't
were
have any of his
yesterday.
flame mask stuff on.
A hero should be constantly accelerating.
See, now watch. He doesn't have any of like the flame masks on.
All that effort and
eye
we still
mask, the
didn't
beard
get ahead of
mask.
him.
Damn it, he's fast.
But we are improving. Think of where we all started on that first day.
You could bring everyone over to the house for dinner.
I only came here so I could use you. Because it's beneficial for me, number one. Don't pretend to be a caring parent in front of my friends.
Fuyumi, you've helped me realize so much. Follow me!
Yes, sir! What the crap?
What
My
the
sister
crap?
invited everyone for dinner.
Why the crap?
Because she wanted to meet my friends.
You march in there right now and tell her we aren't and never will be friends, hear me?
John!
Come on in! Thank you for making time in your busy schedules to drop by for a bite. I'm Fuyumi, Shoto's older sister. It's nice to meet you. Thank you both for watching out for him.
Thank you for going out of your way to welcome us into your home. It's an honor. Oh, right, I'm Todoroki's classmate Izuku Midoriya, and I couldn't be more excited to be here.
I know who you are. I watched on TV when you fought my brother at the sports festival.
I'm sorry I kinda hurt him back there, but I swear it wasn't personal, honest. It's just that we were giving it our all,
She
and...
understands that it was just a match, Midoriya.
I hate this!
Oh,
Let me do
that looks
introductions
so good,
again.
dude.
I'm Shoto's older sister, Fuyumi. I teach at an elementary school nearby. And this is Shoto's older brother, Natsuo. He's in college.
Hey, what's up?
Shoto, this is where you introduce your friends.
Right. These are two of my classmates in the hero course, Midoriya and Bakugo.
It's nice to meet you!
Anyway, let's dig in before the food gets cold. If there's anything you don't like, please don't force yourself to eat it. I won't be sad.
That's so nice. Thank you for the food.
Thanks for the food.
Yeah, same here.
Oh, whoa! This fried chicken is absolutely amazing!
I'm so glad you like it!
It's moist and well seasoned on the inside, while expertly crispy on the outside, giving you a satisfying mix of textures and pleasing the palate.
Stop analyzing dinner, you freak! Your mumbling's ruining the taste of my mapo tofu!
These rich meat juices were sent straight from heaven to my mouth!
Not surprised. Our housekeeper had a back injury and retired early, so Fuyumi's been the one mostly in charge of cooking for a while now.
That makes sense.
You used to cook too, Natsu. We took turns.
Wait, so did I eat your food growing up?
It's possible. I can go overboard on seasoning, though. Endeavor might have kept you from having it. He always did keep a close eye on your diet.
That's crazy.
I suppose there is truth to that.
You can feel the tension at the table.
So, Shoto, what kind of food do they serve at UA?
Cafeteria style.
Natsuo, I'd like to try your cooking next time.
Thanks for the meal, sis. I showed like I said I would, but now I'm done.
Wait!
Sorry, but I just can't do this.
And I feel bad for her.
Excuse me. Our dishes? Right. So, did you know Todoroki's family had a lot of issues going on before this?
Of course, but only because you guys talked about it so loud that I couldn't not know it.
You were listening?
I feel bad making Midoriya and Bakugo help with the cleanup.
Midoriya would be upset if you didn't let him pitch in.
Listen, it's not that I don't sometimes feel the way Natsuo does. But now is our chance to fix this. So tell me, how do you feel about our dad, honestly?
He may not have been there, but he's responsible for the scar I have.
Oh, Barry, no! I'm so sorry!
Shoto! What have I done? I'm so sorry, Shoto! Please, I'm sorry!
Mom put up with a monster until he pushed her past the breaking.
I want to live with you and your brother and sister again. As a family. I'll do my best to make sure what happened before doesn't happen again. I swear it.
To be honest, I have no idea what I want from him. I don't know how to feel about the old man, but I'll figure it out.
You people. If you're gonna invite guests over, don't talk about sensitive subjects! There are dishes that need washing!
I'm sorry.
Bakugo.
You're totally right.
Oh
Yeah,
my
so we
gosh.
heard about the situation from Todoroki, so we're sorta in the know.
Normally you'd think getting asked over for dinner is a good thing, but you went and ruined some good food with your family drama.
I'm sorry.
Oh
We
my
kind of
god.
overheard.
Bakugo is freaking so blunt, dude. Oh
Todoroki.
gosh.
I know it's not my business, but I think deep down you're ready to move forward with your dad. Don't get me wrong, though. If you don't forgive him, that's up to you. No one can force you to accept him. The thing is, you're a really caring person. Seems like you're just waiting for something. If so, I'm sure you'll know how to feel when the time comes.
What can I do for my family after all this time? Where do I begin? I've been having that dream. My wife
Who's on the
and children
shrine?
look like they're having fun around the dinner table. But you're not there. I wish that you could join them. Toya.
Toya? Who's this? Hey, yo, what? Right, there's got to be some post-credit scenes because there's still 2.5 minutes left. Back up a little bit more, a little bit more. Who's this guy? Okay, well, we learned a little bit more. A little bit more. We learned a little bit more. We learned that they do have a brother. So I was onto something, but that guy didn't have red hair. The picture that was there, he said his name was Toya. He had white hair. So it was like I kind of was onto something, but I also wasn't. I don't know. It still doesn't account for who was the kid with the red hair. But we do have an extra, like a kid or a brother, or I'm assuming a brother, for Todoroki that's unaccounted for. So, I don't know. I guess we'd have to find out more. I'm assuming with the next episode being called The Unforgiven, maybe that's where we find out more about Toya, what happened and where he's at or something like that. And maybe we actually finally get to learn that whole thing. But at least, I mean, I was onto something. I feel good about being very observant of that moment because I saw that and I'm like, man, we've seen that so many times. And I swear to God, there's 3 kids playing there, plus Todoroki's up on the balcony. So I feel proud of myself that I caught that. So... But anyways, guys, I don't want to speculate too much just because I don't have too much information as far as who this Toya is or what happened to him and whatnot. I'm hoping in the next episode that's where we get to find out more information on that. So until then, we will see. I don't want to speculate too much. Appreciate y'all's time, man. We'll catch you guys in the next one, man. Deuces.